Pumpkin Fairy by Tim Bugbird and Lara Eade. When Pippa first used her fairy wand, it was shiny, sparkly, and new. One whoosh made a pumpkin lantern, and a swoosh made a face with a boo. The lanterns were made for a party that came around once a year when the trees were turning golden and winter was drawing near. But one year, Pippa was shocked. When she waved her wand, she found all the wrong kind of lanterns in a row by her feet on the ground. When Penny and Bea came over to see how Pippa was getting along, she panicked and covered the pumpkins. "Great," she said. "Nothing's wrong. The lanterns are just so booey, I had to hide them away. They're under this cloth so no one can see till the party. That's where they'll stay." "Promise," said Pippa. "You won't tell a soul. We must not spoil the surprise. They're, the best I've ever made. You won't believe your eyes." But Penny and Bea could not resist telling a friend or two. The news was so big, and they didn't know that what Pippa said wasn't true. As Penny was talking, Prue overheard and called Maisie, her very best friend, who spread the word on Flitter. Pippa's pumpkins began to trend. Talk of beautiful pumpkins soon made the national news, and still Pippa's wand would not work. She didn't know what to do. The rumor was getting out of hand. It was all a terrible mess, but the longer she left it, the harder it was for Pippa to try and confess. The day of the pumpkin party arrived, and the fairies couldn't wait to see just how truly amazing Pippa's lanterns were going to be. Pippa nervously peeked outside, watched by a TV crew. "It's time at last," the presenter announced. "Pippa, over to you." Then, all of a sudden, out of the blue, lightning cut through the sky. The fairies looked up as the rain poured down. They couldn't keep anything dry. Decorations were soggy and tables were wet. The cakes and the snacks were soaked through. The party was ruined, or so it seemed. There was nothing the fairies could do. Pippa thought, "It can't get worse. I might as well come clean." "I'm sorry," she said, "but I'm about to show you the worst pumpkins you've ever seen." There was a gasp, then stony silence, followed by laughter and cheers. The fairies were applauding Pippa. She couldn't believe her ears. Pippa's pumpkins weren't booey at all. They didn't have a woo or a wah. But with their funny ha-ha faces, they were the best ever lanterns by far. "We're sorry we started rumors," said Bea. Pippa said, "I'm sorry too. I got into such a muddle. I should have been honest with you." The fairies put on their ponchos. The rain wouldn't spoil their fun. By the light of the laughing lanterns, their party had just begun. Now, if ever you're in fairyland, when leaves turn gold from green, you'll find Pippa's pumpkin lanterns, the funniest you've ever seen.